Okay, modeler, so today we're going to do a bit of a product review on something I haven't used before. This is the Tamiya tape for curves. Now the idea of this stuff is it's fairly flexible. Apparently you can sort of tape around curves without it all wrinkling up, and you know, you can follow the curves fairly tightly. I don't know how tight the curve it can follow, but this one here is like the 5mm. I think there's like a 3 and a 1 or something like that. There's some fairly thin ones anyway. I got this one here, sort of, you know, mid-range sort of stuff. For the taping I normally do, this should do the trick. And like I say, I haven't used this before, so what I'm going to do is I'll open this up and I'll grab an old kit over there, an old model, and we'll see just how tightly we can curve it, see what we can and can't do with this stuff. Just be warned, it's not cheap, guys. I think I paid $10 or something for this roll. So if you're going to be doing a lot of curve stuff, I don't know, this might be a very expensive option. Maybe you can mask it with masking putty, or trim down the normal Tamiya tape. I'm not sure how that'll work, but you could try those, because this stuff's not cheap. But if it does the job, and it does it in specific places where you really need those tight curves and stuff, it's probably worth the money. I mean, we spend a lot more money on certain products than we should, but if it does the job, we're happy to do that. So anyway, guys, I'll just turn the camera off for a minute. I'll grab an old model and we'll have a bit of a play with this stuff. Okay, modeler, so we're back now. I've got my goggles on here so I can see what I'm doing, and as you can see, it's a pretty rough old model we've got here. This is just an old piece that I use. You've probably seen this other videos where I'm mucking around with different products and playing with them and so on. So what I'm going to do now, I'll take a little bit of this tape off and we'll just cut it off there with a knife. Okay, it feels fairly vinyl-y. It's sort of like I've got a vinyl feel to it. It's very, very strange. So I'll just start it off and we'll see how we go doing a curve here. Okay, that's, you can sort of pull it and stretch it and carry on. Now it's wrinkled up a little bit there on that really tight one, but I think if you sort of push it down as you go, it might do the trick. So as you can see, that's actually done a really, really nice job there of going around a tight curve like that. I think that's probably about as tight as you're going to get though with that size tape. You probably want to get a thinner size if you want to go any tighter than that, and I've got a couple little bubbles there, but that's my own fault. I don't think it's the fault of the tape there. Let's trim that off and we'll have another bit of a go. We'll go up onto the big wing here and see how we go. Okay, that end's got the cover on it, so we can't use that. Okay, so if you hold it down a little bit at a time, it's fairly easy to put on. Like I say, it's very stretchy, and but you've really got to sort of hold it down as you go around the curve, otherwise you will get a crease through it. If you just try and go like that, obviously you can see that's just going to crease over, so you sort of got to hold it down fairly tight as you do the curves. This is starting to lose a bit of tack, guys, because I've been playing with that same thing there. And as you see, it does a really nice little tight curve, and it's very, very well stuck on there. Like you can see, that paint shouldn't bleed under that. That should be fine. As far as pulling it off, it'll give us an idea just how well it's stuck there. Okay, so it's low tack, so you're not going to have a problem, hopefully, not going to have any problem pulling paint off anything, because it's like the Tamiya tape, it's got that low tack. So you can see where I've actually stretched that piece now, and it's wanting to keep that curve. It doesn't want to sort of straighten back out again. Maybe you could pull it from the other side and, you know, straighten it out again if you wanted to. But see, that's about the 4th time I've stuck that down there, and again it's sticking down there. Just ignore that, guys, because it's got some, that's the end of the roll that had that piece of paper there. That's not going to stick, obviously. But that's about the 4th time I've run that over there. So you could probably reuse it a little bit on the same model. You know, you do one curve, then go across another one, things like that. But that's fairly impressive, guys. I'm really, really happy with that. I know there's places I can definitely use that. That's about the 5th time I've used it. Okay, I've still got a fair bit of stick there, but I mean, also this thing's really dirty and dusty, so it'd probably be a little bit better on something that's got a clean surface, because this thing will be getting covered in dirt and stuff underneath now. It's still got a bit of tack to it. It'd be still enough to use. Yeah, that's pretty much lost its tack there now, guys. Like, it's still sitting there, but you can just, like, you almost blow that off there now, as you see. But yeah, very impressive product, guys. I definitely recommend, if you're going to be doing complex curves and that, it's definitely worth a try. Like I say, they don't get a fright with the price because it's not cheap. I've still got a bubble in that one there, but that's my own fault. I didn't pull it around there properly. But you see, that's a nice tight curve that it's pulled in there. And like I say, with the thinner tape, you probably get a much tighter curve. You could almost do like an arch back on itself, I dare say. I might even order like the 1mm or 2mm, one of the smaller sizes, and give it a go and just see how that works out. But yeah, very impressive product, guys. Definitely, if I'll be using this on some of my builds, I'll turn the camera on and I will record what I'm doing with it, and how it works and so on an actual build. But yeah, even just by playing with that now, guys, I can definitely recommend it. But like I say, be careful of the price. Don't get a fright when you go in to buy it, because it's not cheap, but it's definitely a valuable tool to have, obviously. So anyway, guys, like always, thank you very much for watching. You can sub down below, give me a thumbs up if you like the video, leave comments. Love reading comments from you guys. All my other links are down there for Patreon, for eBay, for my Facebook, for all that stuff. There's a heap of links down there for you guys to go down and check out. But thanks again for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next video.